Okay, Corey, what's your character name and stuff like that? Hey, kitty.
I am Nathan. I am a wizard. And I'm in...
Keep going, my cat is very picky right now.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to figure out... An aceling.
Okay, fine. Here you go. Alright, carry on.
I'm an aceling. Half tiefling, half angelic.
Okay.
I am the king's right-hand sorcerer. I was outcasted by both heaven and hell. So I was raised by a king. And I became his strongest wizard of them all. He sent me on a quest to find peace among the world.
Okay. Give me 1 second just to find this character.
I'm just closing my door.
Okie dokie. Ooh, what have you been doing in there?
Nothing.
I'm just fucking around with you.
So much, so I had to kick him out.
Well, your cat's been being a dumbass.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. One of my characters' name is like Zelda. A half elf. And she is mostly a a ranger.
Right.
I call it the Deadlift Ranger. That you can do some spells, some like very harsh spells sometimes. And where's this other one? And then I got, this one is very hard to pronounce, but its name is Broadguard. And he...
Broadguard?
Yes. And he is he's a tiefling wizard.
Mm.
And these are two names I got off of like a book.
Oh.
Okay, so you're kind of ready, I guess?
I actually am fully ready.
Okie dokie. 1 more second, just for me to get my shit.
Alright.
Alright, you guys wake up in this, like, exerted island in the middle of nowhere.
Alright.
You absolutely see nothing around you, only except a singular boat that looks kind of broken, but there is a few trees on the side of this island.
Alright.
The wind is slowly picking up, including a big blast of sunlight forming on your guys' faces. And you see these two other people, half-elf ranger and basically a tiefling wizard.
Alright.
And that is where you guys kind of like, where you and the other guys can picture what you guys want to do next.
I have a spell called Mold Earth, which allows me to make anything just by using dirt or stone.
Interesting. Okay, carry on.
I will use that to try and build us a boat that's at least decent for at least 3 people.
3. Would that be funny? Hey, what about the 4th person?
Wait, what?
I'm just messing around. Just carry on.
Oh, thank God. Anyway, I'm gonna roll, see if this is effective. Fuck my life, I got 1.
Oh, I'm sorry. You make 1 seat. Oh my god, that'll be really messed up. It's just, instead, it just makes 1 seat.
Oh, God.
It makes like a singular seat, but like it literally shows like a half of a boat.
Yeah.
I will be laughing. Okay. Corey, you try to, but you just make a front half of the boat.
Alright. Anyone else have a plan?
Corey, as you start talking, at least a singular pirate ship passes by you guys, and they do not look friendly.
Uh-oh.
The other 2 go and hide in like a bush or like a tree.
Really? I bet you they're friendly. I'm gonna try waiting for them.
Okay. Corey,
I'm good.
one of them out of nowhere shoots a cannon that shoots out basically a full-on net with rocks on it that covers your whole body that makes you fall on the ground.
Oh, fuck.
My cat keeps wanting me to bring her in. Okay. Come on. Come on. Come on, Doja. Doja, come on. Okay. Doja. Okay. So Corey, basically the pirates shoot at you, and you're on the ground, and you do take 2 damage off of that. You're not moving, Doja. I am not getting you out there anymore. Alright. Now it's up to you, but you're on the ground still, Corey.
Is there like a little bit of flame around me?
No. But you can roll to see what you can find on this small little island.
Alright, I'm gonna quick roll, see what's around the island that I can use. 19.
Okay, you slowly try to move, but you kind of still get stuck, but you actually find a way to look around.
Alright.
And you find a few sticks, a small enough stone that can actually light a fire.
Alright, I'm gonna try and get the stone to light the fire so I can use flame control flame to like make like a small cut on the rope so that I can escape.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna roll, see if I can get it.
Okay.
That's 20.
Really?
Bet, bitch.
Like, what did you do?
I rolled a nat 20, see if I can get the rock.
I love the rock. What? Why did it get quiet?
Rolled a nat 20.
Okay. Fuck, what I was about to say. Oh, yeah, okay. So, Corey, you break free. And you see the other people, like, scared shitless in the, in the trees.
Oh, boy. Alright.
Not because because they're on the island. You basically guys have nothing, only except like a few items of yours.
Oh boy.
That's the reason why they're terrified. The only items you have is maybe like a stick and like a small sword.
Huh. I can. Alright. What kind of animals are near us?
There's been like a few birds that keep passing by. Mostly seagulls. Some of them are kind of like parrots, maybe.
Alright.
And I think there probably has been 6 probably eagles passing by, like that you have saw.
Alright. Now they want to do that. That's fine. Let me see here. I'm going to use one of my spells called Ice Knife, which allows me to create an ice knife. That way I can probably cut some vines.
Okay. Alright, you cut off 9 pieces of vine.
Alright.
Wait, are you trying to make a rope or are you trying to like make it equal pieces?
No, I'm trying to make like a stone axe.
Okay, you cut off at least 9 pieces, no?
Alright. Alright. I got that. Alright. I'm gonna try and chop down a tree.
Okay.
Alright. I'm gonna roll, see what I can get. 15.
And what are you trying to do?
I'm gonna cut down the axe. Not the axe, the tree. See if we can build like a small little raft for 3 people.
Okay, you cut it down. Anyways, you just cut it down. It basically is not even really built into the ground, really.
Wow. Yeah, I am dumb.
No, you're not really that dumb. You basically have enough materials.
Oh. Why not get extra just to be safe? Right? Right. Alright, now then. So I'm gonna try and build the boat. But I'm also gonna make a bow and arrow for that one archer that we have.
So what are you doing?
Oh, I am going to try and craft the bow and arrow for the archer, and then I'm going to try and make like a wooden staff that could work with wizards, but I'm not sure if it will work. Makes sense?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to roll a d20, see if I can get it perfectly. Wow, it's 17. Alright. Now I got a 17 on that roll
Okay.
for crafting up our weapons.
Okay, you craft enough materials to make a weapon.
I crafted a bow and arrow for the archer, and then 2 staffs for me and the other wizard. Right. Now we should be geared up. Right? Right. I'm going to try and build that boat by hand this time, not magic. So I'm going to click roll. Not bad. At least 16.
Okay, you make a boat that can probably fit all of you guys.
Alright. Alright. I say before we leave, let's grab some supplies so that we can eat. So I'm going to ask the archer if she can grab some food supplies so that we can get ready.
Okay, she finds a few nuts.
Alright.
And of course, she does not mean that kind of nut.
No, I know. Alright. Now then, could you find any more food items?
She only finds a small patch of raspberries.
I'm going to ask our other friend if he has a spell that you can turn certain objects into food.
He says he has one spell that can do that.
Alright. What do you need?
He only says he just needs a singular bush, and he can probably make it into anything. But it depends how complex it has to be. If it's a full-on dish of food, and
just something that can that we can bring without big items like just raspberries or strawberries.
Okay, he finds a tree and it makes it into a apple kind of tree.
Alright.
Is there any certain kind of apple you kind of wish you want?
No, I think we should be good on any kind of apple, just as long as it's not expired or old or rotten.
They don't look rotten. What?
Alright.
So they don't look rotten.
Alright, let's grab the apples.
Okay. Alright.
How many apples do we have?
You collect at least maybe 20 apples.
Alright. As long as we are rationing our supplies, we should be good. Alright, I say we got stuff to survive for until we find land. So let's get on the boat and get ready.
Yeah, they get on the boat.
I got on the boat.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay, the ranger says that her ass hurts.
It's made out of wood.
I know, I just wanted to do that.
What about the other one? What about the other one?
He doesn't say anything about it.
Alright. Let's get moving. I'll probably roll first, and then we can like switch shifts.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I'm going to roll, see how far we get. 19.
Yeah, Corey, for a little while, you start to notice like a small little glimpse of like a bigger island. Very at least 40 or 50 miles away.
Alright. Let's check out there.
You start to notice that there is a small castle right on the top of there.
They might have people.
Yeah, we're
We're
getting
going-
dinosaurs.
We are going there.
Okay.
I feel like we should have D&D music.
Okay. Okay, Corey. Corey, as you get close to this island,
Alright.
you notice that there's like a small little place that you can just park your boat, basically.
Alright.
And you kind of notice it's kind of broken down, and you notice that this place kind of does look a little bit broken down too.
So it's an abandoned one.
So, as you just keep going closer to this, you start to notice a piece of this castle broken off.
Alright.
And this castle does look pretty old.
I say we should investigate this castle. See what we can find.
Okay. Okay. Lord, as you get closer to this castle, there's nothing really. It keeps getting quieter and quieter. So, and this castle looks very nice. You can tell it used to be a village, like at least 20 or 30 years ago.
Really?
Tammy Baldwin voted 32 times to strike.
No one cares, Mr.
Tammy passed the bipartisan Fend Off Fentanyl Act because Senator Baldwin knows
keeping us safe is her first priority.
Tell Tammy Baldwin to keep securing our borders.
My day is packed. Client meetings.
Right.
Getting kids out the door. But Eric, come.
I'm going to look more into this castle.
Okay.
$14.
Corey, as you walk through this castle, it gets very, very darker. A little bit more spooky as you get closer into this castle.
Good thing I got dark vision. So I can see about, like, maybe 60 feet of distance of dark.
I'm Donald J. Trump, and I approve
I
this
don't
message.
care.
Everyday prices.
My ads
are
keep
too
popping up
high.
automatically.
Food.
There we go. So, as you just keep going through this castle, you find you basically find where that spot of that castle broke off. And it's just a side where like, where it looks like there used to be a basement, but now that was broken off.
Tammy Baldwin voted 32 times to
How many
strengthen
ads am I going to have this
32
whole entire
times
time?
to increase border control. Tammy passed the bipartisan Fend Off Fentanyl Act because Senator Baldwin knows
Keeping us safe is her first priority.
Tell Tammy Baldwin to keep securing our borders.
Alright.
I'm going to burn my book.
Is there like a throne room?
Client meetings.
Yes there is. Just give me 1 second.
All women.
Alright.
Okay, Corey. There's a throne room. It looks a little bit damaged. The seat kind of looks a little messed up.
Interesting. Is there any, like, flags around?
Flags,
Yeah. Like, who used to own this castle? They usually have, like, flags.
you only see one flag, but it looks kind of torn, but it looks more of like a rattlesnake a little bit.
Interesting.
But the other half is kind of gone, so you don't know what. It looks like a rattlesnake's head on it.
Alright. Is there anything around me I should know about? Besides the throne room?
You like see like a few chests around and like a few places where candles used to set.
Alright.
And you do see where the king like kind of like room is, office.
Alright.
And you do see parts where like the stairs going down to like the basement.
I'm going to investigate one of the chests. Thoroughly. Not like open it like a madman, like thoroughly.
Oh no,
in
that's
case
what
of
you would
it, like,
probably do.
a mimic.
Okay. Well, you kind of notice like a few lines like on these chests, but they look pretty much untouched.
It never should have happened. The Waukesha Christmas parade
I'm going to test something.
Mowed down by Darryl Brooks just days earlier.
I'm going to use a spell called Identify. which lets me see if there's any like magic sealments or any kind of magic weapons in there.
Okay.
And I don't need a roll for this,
Alright.
but I do have to touch it.
Is it only on that spot, or is it like multiple?
No, it's like if I touch an object or something blocking it, I can tell if it's like a magic weapon or not. I just gotta be touching it close or directly touching the object.
Okay. You don't really kind of feel magic, but you do kind of notice some magic coming from like basically close to the throne a little bit.
Alright. I'm gonna check out the throne.
Okay. Okay, there's like a few spots on this that look like that it can be. One of them kind of looks like a sword. One of them kind of looks more of like a small little dagger, and then the other one looks like a hand axe. But you can't tell which ones are the magic.
Not even my identify can tell.
Well, you're gonna have to roll a very hard one because
Alright.
all three of these were made with like the same exact gold and like power. So you can't tell which one's a more magical one.
Yes, nat 20. Let's go.
Okay, Corey, as you just keep looking, you kind of notice another weapon on this throne, and this one looks more of like a staff. And when you noticed all 4 items, that's when you notice that there is 4 other. Actually, no. Yeah, there's 3 other seats right behind where this throne is.
Alright.
And each of them have their names built into them.
To strengthen our border.
32 times.
What are the names?
Border patrols.
Tammy passed the bipartisan Fend Off Fentanyl Act because Senator Baldwin knows.
First, you have to roll again.
Tammy Baldwin to keep securing our borders.
Alright. I'll roll for investigation. 19.
Okay. One of them is called Elenen. He is basically the sword goddess of like flint and steel, kind of. We got Artis. Artis is the guy that holds that staff. And I think a dagger. So this guy's name is Vine, the King of Assassins.
Alright.
What was the last one I said? Oh yeah, hand axe? Okay, what was that last one?
Yeah, the hand axe.
And then a Dermeron, basically the Dwarf King of, basically kind of the same thing as Flint and Steel, kind of.
Alright.
So those are the 4 kings in this throne room.
I'm going to see if I'm worthy to take the staff.
So, I'm just gonna say, this is like, you could tell this is probably where a group of kings would probably come here to actually make new rules, kind of like a constitution, and like how like we have different rules today.
Yeah.
And you notice a few benches too. You see like a few benches where people used to sit.
Interesting. I'm going to see if I can get the staff.
Alright. As you touch the staff, you notice, you don't notice anything for a second until like 5 seconds right after you touch it. Your eyes go black, and then you actually go back in time to like where this original past was, where basically you see all 4 kings basically right at the end of like this hallway where like that broken down kind of spot was.
Alright.
You notice that the whole lights were on. You see the kings walking around with like their weapons. And then it fast forwards a little bit and shows them like kind of like talking out loud, talking about like some interesting facts about it, but I can't get into that right now.
Alright.
And then like a few like minutes of looking for this. You notice that something went wrong in this spot, and you kind of notice basically a giant dragon forming right on top of this castle and making it into smoke and fire right at that spot, right in the basement, and flowing right up and hitting that spot where that broken spot was.
Alright.
And you notice all the kings running to like the exit without their weapons, leaving everything behind and just running.
Alright.
And then your eyes come back to this spot.
Oh man.
Okay.
Alright. I'm going to attempt using the staff to use it for my heroic purposes.
You could tell that was probably a spell that was put on that a very long time ago. Because it's like a security camera. It brings you back into that spot.
Interesting.
So that spell has been holding up for maybe over 17 years.
We know the fentanyl coming
And
from
now that I
Mexico
watched
and China
it, now
is a
what?
threat here in Wisconsin.
Now it's pretty much gone, but you have it in your memory.
I'm going to see if I can take that sword so I can give it to the wizard.
Okay. Alright, as the wizard takes the sword, his eyes turn black, but instead he sees a different part of that story.
Alright.
He sees basically one of the kings holding it, and you could tell that there's fire. Like, I can't really get into details with you, but like, I'm just gonna tell it out loud. Basically what he sees like one of the kings holding it up, and it looks like it's on fire. And it looks like this is like a type of sword that would probably be best for very long attacks.
Ooh, interesting.
Now there's 2 other weapons, the sword and the dagger. Well, actually no, the axe and the dagger.
I'm gonna give the archer the dagger, and I'll take the hand axe.
Alright, as she holds that dagger, she kind of notices the letters, like basically the etchings on the sword of the dagger kind of like peeling off.
Alright.
Basically, and it looks like that it's basically forming acid out of it.
Acid damage, not bad.
And as you touch the hand axe,
Alright.
you notice like a small bit of basically it looks like necromancer damage. Like necromancer kind of like power.
Ooh.
Kind of like forms like this black like floating mist in the air.
Alright.
But you can tell that as you use like these weapons, they will have like an effect on you. if you use them too much.
Right.
So, just to know, there is the basement downstairs. You don't know what's down there.
Alright.
And there's still a few chests up here.
I'm gonna open the chest.
It never should have happened. The Waukesha Christmas parade attack. 6 was
Alright.
mowed down by Daryl Brooks. Just
There's a few notebooks in there. All 4 of them are from the kings in there.
Alright.
But I can't read them out loud right now because it will take a very, very long time.
Alright.
And you find basically notebooks and notebooks of all the writings. The other one has about old, basically where, they keep their maps. And keeps, their original stuff.
Well, we'll definitely need the map.
Um,
For, our
just to
way
know,
back.
the ranger takes all the maps in there. She collects at least 25 maps, different places.
Jeez. Alright. Let's check out the one of the king's offices.
Okay. As you open one of the doors kind of break off. One of the door breaks off. But it still looks pretty great. It just doesn't have a lot of light in it.
Alright.
You notice, basically notebooks and notebooks and notebooks. And you kind of notice some, basically some scrolls, basically for magic.
I wish to examine them.
I'm just gonna say, Corey, you probably have most of these, but there's a few of them that are just way too overpowered for right now. Like Fireball and stuff like that.
Alright. I think it's time for the basement.
Okay. Alright, as you guys slowly go into this basement, it gets very, very dark.
Alright.
And you start to notice a small, flat space, but it has, a giant hole right in the middle of...
And Tammy passed the bipartisan...
Alright.
Donald J. Trump, and I approve this message.
So that's what it kind of looks like.
Prices are too high.
Alright. I'm going to use mold earth to build a bridge so that we can, cross it without falling.
Okay.
We know the fentanyl coming from Mexico and
Let's
China
go.
is a threat here in Wisconsin.
18.
Why Tammy Baldwin?
So,
18, let's go.
or you kind of notice, a few things wrong with this hole.
Alright.
You notice that there's a few things of... You see a scale of a dragon on the floor.
Alright.
You start to see a giant egg right in front of you. That looks kind of broken off.
I'm going to investigate.
You notice that this is a dragon egg.
What's a dragon egg doing here?
Okay. Corey, you flash back at least 45 years ago.
Never should have happened. The Waukesha
Alright.
Christmas parade attack.
But this time it's in a different location. This
Alright.
basically, you see this wizard that has the staff. He's holding this dragon egg that's in front of you, and brings it into this basement. And as it gets born, they treat it like garbage, and they actually just keep going and just keeps threatening it, keeps irritating it, until like it grows to actually be a full dragon and basically breaks everything.
Jeez. Oh boy.
So then your eyes go right back.
Wow. That must have been put on a spell too, huh?
They basically nod and they just look back.
Alright. We're going to continue forward.
Okay. As you keep going, Corey, you notice at least a few spider eggs everywhere.
Ew.
Like absolutely giant spider eggs.
Alright.
And some of them look like they're about to hatch.
Alright.
Okay. You get 3 seconds to actually decide, do you want to pull back or do you want to stay?
Stay.
Alright, yeah, absolutely sure.
Yes.
Tammy Baldwin voted 32
That is not the kind of music I wanted.
32 times. To increase
I'm sorry, but I don't
Tammy
really want to
passed the
talk about this
Bipartisan
anymore.
Fend Off Fentanyl Act because Senator Baldwin knows.
Dude, it looks like a man.
Her first priority.
Tell Tammy Baldwin to keep securing our borders.
Oh. Okay. Corey, you basically see a few giant spiders out of nowhere.
Oh boy. I'm guessing roll for initiative.
Well, yeah, I said I gave you like 5 seconds.
Now 20. Plus nothing. Since my initiative is 0.
Okay. Alright, one of the spiders, I guess, attacks you, and it
Oh boy.
does 17 hit? Does 17 hit?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, you take 4 damage.
Alright.
Hi.
My turn?
Yep.
Alright. I'm going to use my most powerful spell. Shadow Blade. I can make blades of shadow with just a shadow. And the range is 20 to 60 feet.
Alright.
But I need time to conjure it up.
It never should have happened. The Waukesha Christmas parade attack. 6 Wisconsinites mowed.
So, I'm gonna quick roll the 1d20, see if this lands. Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
Alright. I gotta roll 2d8 then. That plus my magic damage. $15 damage.
Okay. One of them dies.
Alright. Alright. That would be my turn. Ended.
Okay. One of the spiders tries to pinch you.
Alright.
Okay, that definitely failed.
Alright.
Okay. Okay, the wizard does a fire spell on him. Takes 5 damage. Okay. The ranger does a spell. Actually, no, she does a hand axe. Actually, no, a dagger thing. I can find where my others are. Okay, that takes 3 damage. Okay, Clary, it's now your turn.
Alright. I shall use a spell that I don't need to roll for. It's called Mage Armor, which allows me to have it plus 15 on my armor class.
Okay.
So that means now I have 25 for armor class for at least 1 hour.
Okay. So you attack it, correct?
No, this is for team members only,
Oh, okay.
and I've already used my turn on Mage Armor.
Okay. The wizard does a he does a level 7 spell.
Alright.
I can find all the dice. And this thing will probably do a lot of damage. And he targets two of them. Two. He does 18 damage to both of them.
Dang.
So both of them die right away. Okay, now we're basically right out of initiative.
Right.
Only Sep instead. You don't.
Voted 32 times to strengthen
So
32 times to increase border.
you notice all the spider eggs gone.
Fend off fentanyl act because Senator Baldwin
Nice.
Keeping us safe is her first priority.
Tell Tammy Baldwin to keep securing our borders. Building your online business? Go to Wix.com.
Right.
Set up your store on a single integrated.
We're going to continue down now.
Okay.
I'm Donald J. Trump, and I approve this message.
Everyday prices are too high. Food, rent, gas, back to school clothes. That is called Bidenomics. A loaf of bread costs 50% more today. Ground beef is is up almost 50%. There's not much left at the end of the month.
Right.
Economics is working. The price of housing has...
What do we see?
You guys, see a few, absolutely nothing.
There's nothing down here?
You see a few spider eggs plus that giant hole going down.
I mean, we can try going down, but let's be safe about how we get down there. Does anyone got a spell for trying to go down without injuring ourselves?
The wizard says he does, but he can carry 2 people down.
Alright. I say for the safe bet, we do this one at a time.
No, he says he could take 2 people down. He could take him and plus another person.
Alright.
Basically, the ranger says that she's fine up here by herself.
Alright. Alright, I'll go down with the wizard.
Okay, you both get down there very safely. It's like he does like a spell and he lifts both of you guys up, kind of like flying, and then he basically slowly ascends you guys downward.
Alright.
As you reach the bottom, you really notice a few items. Like you see like an old sword, you see like an old shield. As you go down, you see basically a dragon's nest.
Oh, shoot.
And you notice a full-on dragon's egg right in front of you.
Uh-oh. Just in case I cast invisibility on both of us. We're invisible for at least 2 hours. Just in case of the dragon sees us. We can at least be invisible.
This dragon egg starts to break, and you don't see anything around. You don't basically see any signs of another dragon. You don't see any signs of,
Right.
like this one's probably just been abandoned here for a couple months now.
Alright. Now, is there anything around the nest I should know about besides the egg?
Just roll like a investigation.
Yeah, I'll roll a d20. 17.
Okay, you notice a few items like a small amulet. You see a few like small rings.
Alright.
But you don't know what they are. You don't know if they're special or not.
I'm gonna see if they're magical.
Okay, you see a few items glow up. You see your guys' weapons, like his staff, your sword, and your whatever your other thingies.
My hand axe.
Okay. Hey, Dojo. You see the...
Alright.
What else is there? Alright, you see a few items. You see this amulet. You see like a few rings glow up. You kind of see maybe like you kind of see like a small etching of a dragon on this on this wall.
Uh-oh. Alright. Alright, let's go and try and snag the amulet. But I am invisible, keep in mind. For at least, I think, 1 more hour.
Senator Baldwin voted 32 times to strengthen our border.
32 times to increase border patrol.
And Baldwin just supported the bipartisan immigration bill.
Because Senator Baldwin knows.
So I'm gonna roll a stealth check.
Tell Tammy Baldwin to
Okay.
keep securing our borders.
$17 plus 0.
Okay. You definitely take it.
Right.
Alright,
I'm definitely-
is there anything else you want down here?
Alright. Nothing so far. I say, I use molten earth to build like a ladder to get up. So I'm gonna roll, see if that successfully does it. Let's go, 19.
Yep, you definitely build a ladder up.
Alright. We're gonna climb up, and then, we'll see what we can do for upstairs.
You start to notice that, like, basically, you notice waves kind of like push up to the shoreline.
Alright.
And you notice that it starts to rain outside. And
Okay. And what?
yes, I got really funny because my cat started meowing at me.
Oh.
Okay. You notice like a few random people on, like, right in front of you guys.
Oh boy. Are they the same people?
No.
So different. Alright. I say we just hide in the castle and camp there for the night. And then in the morning we'll look upstairs in the tower.
We are patterned. Just to know, Corey, soon I have to probably kind of like go.
Yeah, that's why we're going to rest inside the castle.
Okay. You guys find a spot in this castle
Alright.
to rest. And this is where we are going to be ending today.
Alright.
But then think probably the next one
Never
whenever
should
you
have
whenever you really want.
Christmas parade attack.
Um,
Wisconsinites mowed down by
You think
cowboys.
Tuesday sounds good?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.